Hey guys, welcome to part 9 of Novena Diabolos. You know what we do? Let's just get right back into it. As usual, retrieving our save point. Thank you game, thank you game. There's still some time left. Who should I visit? Can I visit people twice? Oh, Sumi has so much trust in me. Oh my god, yes! Awesome, let's see if we can do it again. Can we? Aww. Okay. Who else was it we want to talk to? So Nari doesn't have any trust in me. Lawyer, snobby girl. I should go see Nari. I was told Nari was going to the forest nearby. Dude, that was like 2 days ago. The forest is actually quite large. So finding Nari around here requires some legwork. It would be easy to go simply shout out her name and call out to her. But that sounds like the perfect recipe for an uncomfortable misunderstanding. Above all, I'm really, really afraid. I was told Nari may not actually be a real human. And then there's that grisly murder. I think it's only natural for me to be a little on edge. All I can do is aimlessly walk around. The longer I do, the more nervous I get. Hey, Miss Nari Lee? I successfully managed to find Nari. She appears to have fallen asleep. There's a book that she must have been reading before dozing off. Oh. Nari slowly opens her eyes and looks at me, and carefully gets up and greets me after the confusion starts to fade.
안녕하세요.
Hello there.
준성 씨였던가요?
Junsung Park, was it? That's right. I was out on a stroll. What are you doing out here, Miss Lee? I feel a little bad about waking her up, but I decided to ask anyway.
그냥 쉬고 있었어요.
I was just resting. Resting? Really? I take a careful look at Nari, still standing quite far distance away from her. I'm really doing my best to focus, but I can't for the life of me see anything that simply implies she's not human. Or that's it, I don't know.
잠시 앉았다 가세요.
Come sit for a moment.
조금 딱딱하긴 하지만.
It's a little hard, but... Nari points to a large stone with a smooth surface. Yeah, sure. I crouch down and take a seat. Nari walks over and sits down next to me.
무슨 일 있으세요?
Is there something wrong? Why?
표정이 어두우세요.
Your expression. It looks dark and troubled. Her calm yet caring yet restrained voice instantly makes me feel like I'm in a counseling session. I look straight at Nari for a moment before turning my head away. It's just, I'm actually pretty busy, but I'm forced to stay here. Guess I'm a little impatient.
많이 바쁘셨던 모양이네요.
Sounds like you've been under a lot of stress lately. Yeah, that's right. Interviews to conduct, information to collect.
그래도
But
저번에 배웠을 땐
didn't you say you were
기왕
going?
이렇게 된 거 쉬신다고 하시지 않으셨어요?
Didn't you say you were going to take a break the last time we met? I feel a little intimidated and look at Nari. Her face is still just as calm and warm. Yeah, that's right. But I heard this fog's actually gonna last a while longer than expected.
그런가요?
Is that so? I thought it was going to clear soon. Anyway, I think that uncertainty is what's got me on edge. I know being nervous doesn't change anything, but...
알지만 마음대로 안 되는 그런 건가요?
I understand. It's because something that didn't work out the way you wanted it to, right? That sounds about right, Miss Lee. There's a lot of work to be done. Things I would deal with quickly, yet there's so much that I simply can't do right now, try as I might. In my mind, I know exactly what to do. Stay calm and patient, wait it out, and do whatever I can do now, while I have the time. But it's difficult, a lot easier said than done. What a strange feeling. Even though I'm deceiving Nari and hiding the truth from her, I feel like I'm letting her in on my actual genuine feelings, little by little. Upon realizing that, I stopped talking. According to what the witness told me, Nari Lee could potentially be a succubus, a monster capable of toying with the emotions of humans. Ooh, if a succubus really has that ability, how do I know I'm not being manipulated to let my guard down at this very moment?
그러네요. 정말 어렵네요.
I understand. It truly does sound difficult. Nari speaks with a slight frown on her face. Seeing her so worried makes me feel the strange sensations earlier. Nari is really taking all my worries seriously and seems to deeply empathize with me. She seems concerned, yet doesn't try to come up with a solution. She also doesn't attempt to make me reveal further information. Would a monster out to get me really display such an attitude? I don't think constant paranoia is going to get me anywhere. I should think about my whole approach. Time to reduce the boundaries and rid myself of the thought that Nari could be a monster. Time to be less paranoid and alert and think about a new topic to talk about. What would be a natural way to guide the conversation in another direction? At last, Nari's book catches my eye. Do you like reading, Miss Lee? Oh. Nari looks at the book, then blushes a little and puts it in her bag. She must feel a little embarrassed while having fallen asleep while reading. What book is it? It looked like a slightly older one.
신경석 작가님의 불가사리와 무지개 구슬이라는 책이에요. 79년도 작품이죠.
It's called Starfish and Rainbow Beads by Jung Seok Shim. It's from 1979. This is the first time I've ever heard of that book.
아마 잘 모르실 거예요.
You probably don't know it. That's true, actually. I'm not that big of a reader.
책을 좋아하는 사람들도 잘 몰라요.
Even most avid book lovers haven't heard of this one.
작가님이 학생들에게 재미삼아 들려주던 이야기를 엮어서 나왔는데
It's something the author wrote for students.
널리 알려지지도 않았고
It's not,
기억하는 사람도 많이 없죠.
it's not widely known and very few people remember it. Wow, really?
하지만 그 학생들은 이 이야기를 아주 흥미진진하게 들었을 거예요.
However, I imagine the students who read this must have been very excited about it.
굉장히 흥미롭고 재미있는 이야기거든요.
It's an interesting, fun story.
그리고 이 책을 읽은 사람들도 저마다의 추억으로 남았겠죠.
I'm sure those who read it long ago still have fond memories of it.
그것이 단순히 순간적인 재미이든 평생을 갈 감동이든 간에
Whether it's simply temporary fun or lifelong lasting impressions.
그것만으로도
Either
이
way,
책은 정말 굉장한 거예요.
either way, it's a fantastic read. I'm at my element. Perhaps it would be smart to change the subject again. Oh, okay, I see. By the way, I've been meaning to tell you, it's dangerous to be out on your own all like this.
위험이요?
Dangerous? Really? Yes, there's actually a potential serial killer on the loose around here. You weren't aware, Miss Lee?
네,
No.
몰랐어요.
That's news to me. You don't seem all too surprised.
아니요, 엄청 놀랬어요.
No, I'm really surprised, actually.
그럼 혹시 PD님이 초조해하셨던 것도
Tell me, is that another thing adding to your nervousness and stress? Nari's still worried about me despite me having told her that there's a murderer out and about. No matter how I look at it, that's not a normal reaction. Is she simply too kind-hearted? Or just completely unaware of how real the danger is? Yeah, well, it's definitely another factor.
혹시 PD님 그
Given you,
사건까지 파헤쳐 보려고 하시는 건가요?
given your job, are you planning on digging deeper into that case? Well, that's... In your opinion, Miss Lee, do you think getting involved is too reckless?
취재에 대해선 저는 잘 모르겠어요.
If you're talking about
솔직히 무슨 사건인지도 잘 모르겠고.
If you're talking about coverage, I'm not sure. I don't even know what happened or what it's all about. I guess that's true.
그래도 잘 해내셨으면 좋겠어요.
Still, I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best? I smile a little without even realizing. Knowing that there's someone cheering me on out here in this terrible place is a really comforting feeling. With a calm mind, I turn my head and look at the ground. We both just stay silent for a while. The sense of tranquility and silence makes me feel a little sleepy. I turn my head with a rather blank expression on my face. Huh? I stop and stare as soon as my gaze meets a single blooming flower. It's a strange-looking purple flower. Amidst this dreary forest, where most flowers have long lost their colors and look like they're given up on trying to stay alive, this one looks even more impressive. It's like a single splash of bright, beautiful ink on a black and white photo. A flower like that? In November? I mutter something without even noticing. Nari hears me and looks at the flower as well.
화려네요.
Purple mint, I think. Mint?
네, 보통 이맘때까지 피다가 지는 꽃이에요.
Yes, this cat flower usually blooms until this time of year. Nari approaches the flower, squats down and looks at it. She looks like a lot of things are suddenly going through her mind. I kneel down next to her and look at the flower as well.
꽃향위의 꽃말
That flower.
아세요?
Do you know its nickname? Nickname? I'm afraid not, Miss Lee.
마지막 향기래요.
Its meaning is something like the last scent. Is that so? I take another look at the flower. Seeing the single flower struggling to stay alive during winter makes me feel sentimental. Looking at the flower, I feel familiarity with it, yeah. Last scent, huh? Sounds very evocative. It fits well.
좋은 말이요?
How so? Couldn't it be interpreted as remaining faithful to your duty until the end, no matter the ordeal? I'm struggling to be the kind of person that follows those values. Let's just say it's not easy. I somehow see parts of myself in this flower in a strange way. It represents me. Something about it standing out in this otherwise desolate, bleak forest really appeals to me. Shall we? Nari subtly smiles at my words and stands up. I get up as well, and we slowly start walking through the forest. As we walk through the forest without saying anything, I notice Nari's strangely glum expression. For a moment, I may have said something wrong, but I can't think of anything. Did I accidentally touch on a subject I shouldn't have? I scratch my head and look away. What follows then is a moment of awkward silence.
맞아. 꽃을 보니까 생각난 건데요.
Oh, that's right. Seeing that flower reminded me of something. Yeah?
제가 얼마 전에 장미의 이름이라는 책을 봤는데
A while ago, I read a book called The Name of the Rose. It's an awkward attempt at conversation. But then again, who am I to talk? Oh, I know that one. It's interesting. I tried to be as nice as possible while talking about something I have no clue about. I've had a few conversations with Nari already now. As I had already assumed, she's older than me. Excuse me, Miss Lee?
네?
Yes? Could we maybe talk a little more leisurely? You're older than me, but it's a little uncomfortable talking like this. You're being really respectful to me.
존댓말 듣기 불편할 정도로 저 늙어 보여요?
Do I look so old that me being respectful towards you makes you uncomfortable? Oh, no, of course not. I never meant it like that. Ooh boy.
그냥
I'm just
농담이에요.
kidding. Just kidding? I'm still sweating a little from being nervous. She really played me for a fool.
그나저나 갑자기 말을 편하게 하기엔 좀 이르지 않아요?
Anyway, isn't it a little too early to talk more leisurely all of a sudden? No, it's perfectly fine with me, that is, as long as you're comfortable with it.
정 그러시다면
In that case, I guess it's okay with...
그럴까, 준성아?
I guess it's okay with me as well, Jun-sung. Nari blushes as she addresses me a lot more comfortably than before. Looks like it's a little more than awkward for her. Feels really good to talk to someone at a more friendly level. It's been a while. Yes, I like the sound of that. Yes. It's a little unusual, to be honest.
어색하네.
I
준성이 너도 그러면 씨라고 하지 마.
I guess you can drop the miss now as well. Nari's really embarrassed. I can't help but laugh. And the mood is already a lot lighter than before. Even after having come to this agreement, Nari's attitude remains the exact same. Though she may look indifferent, and listens closely to everything I say, and is both considerate and respectful, having previously worked with a lone wolf attitude during my job, the exact opposite of teamwork, it is really a welcome change to have someone who listens so openly. I barely managed to get an interview. Getting those is one of the hardest parts of this job.
다른 건 다 어렵더라.
Many things in life are hard.
머리카락 따는 것도 어려워.
Like getting your hair to look just right in the morning as a woman. Haha. Though sometimes she says some really strange things and just laughs at them. Oh my, the time. Speaking of Nari has made me lose track of time. Surprised how much time has passed, and at the same time feel sorry that this conversation's coming to an end. I think I have to go now.
그래, 이것저것 취재하려면 바쁠 테니까.
Of course, your story won't cover itself on its own, after all. Say, Nari, do you come visit the source often?
거의 여기 있어.
Oh yes, I spend most days here, actually. Good to know. I'll be back. Take care. I'll see you again soon.
응, 준성이 너도.
Yes, you take care too, Jonestown. I wave my hand and start walking out of the forest. After a while, I turn around and look back. Of course, I can no longer see Nari. Did I really expect her to still stand there waving at me? I keep walking and head to my next destination. It's time for lunch already? The people of this village all go inside and stay there around this time. I don't really care about them. Let them mind their own business. For me, this short space of time presents a chance, an opportunity. I've had quite a bit of time today. Where should I explore? I kind of want to see more about Sumi. So let's go check the abandoned school. Classroom, school storage. Let's start with storage. Why not? I go to the abandoned school warehouse. It's a building formerly used as a storage space on the abandoned school grounds. All kinds of things must have been stored here back in the day. But I wonder if anything's left. Looking at the clutter in front of the building, it seems like people have been here quite recently. Alright, time to look around. Ooh, what's that? There's a small box on the desk. I decide to open it. There's a magazine in the box. A fledged occult magazine called Monthly Scene. Okay. I can't tell how helpful this will be. I'll just take it with me for now. Alright, should I keep looking around? There's a paper box. I carefully open the box. The box is empty. I'll have to look somewhere else. Ooh. Various books and magazines are scattered on the floor. I go through them one by one to see if there's anything that could help. I find a magazine that stands out. It's called Monthly Maxine. An occult magazine. Pretty light on actual content. I don't think it'll be that helpful. I mulled over for a while, then put the magazine in my back. I'll read it later. Alright, should I keep looking around? There's a book next to the chest. Is that a Bible? I'll look at it more closely. It's a Bible written upside down with bizarre drawings on it. I'm not exactly religious, but even I can sense the malice and dread coming from this book. I feel very uneasy. I try to cover the book up. Huh? There's something that fell between the bookshelves. Pick it up. It appears to be a text written by a local cult's bishop. I'll read through it later. I grab it and tuck it in my pocket. Alright, should I keep looking around? Sure, let's look at the... Yeah, those are your lockers. I open them up, one by one. First one was empty. Second one was full of random junk. Third, there are some books. None of them appear to be useful. And the last one... Crap! Damn it, the last one won't budge. It's half open and can neither be closed nor open. It's stuck. I lean over and inspect the locker more closely. Looks like one of the hinges are so rusty that they won't move. Desperate times, desperate measures. I mutter myself and raise my foot. I kick the half-open locker as hard as I can. Boink! There we go. The rusty cracking sound of the hinges is heard as it's gently being opened. Ooh-wee, here we go. This had better be worth it. I'm not a fan of hard work. I can't stand sweating. I wipe off some of the sweat as I get close to fully unlocking it. It's a book with a lot of dirt on it. It is titled Vampire Investigation Records, Volume 2. It's a collection of records kept by a genuine vampire hunter. I doubt the villagers kept this here just for some casual reading. I put the book in my bag. It appears to be an important piece of evidence. Alright, should I keep looking around? Yeah. Barrel. A drum barrel. Appears to have been used as an impromptu fireplace. I doubt there's anything there, but I look inside anyway. There are lots of wooden boards inside used as firewood. I push the firewood around. Is that really all that's in here? Hold on. I spot a book among the firewood. I reach out and grab it. It's an old and mysterious book. It is titled Succubus Summoning, Diaries Volume 6. It's the story of a nobleman who tried to summon a succubus. If this nobleman actually succeeded, his research could contain a vast amount of helpful info. I put the book in my bag. These findings will help me greatly. Alright, should I keep looking around? Yeah. Let's go in here. The door is tightly secured with a robust chain. But it's glass. You can just break the... Okay. I peek inside the warehouse. It's totally empty. There's nothing there. Why lock this up if there's nothing there anyway? I grumble and turn my head away. Time to look somewhere else. Ooh, a little crate. I look inside the wooden box. There are some old books inside. Is there anything I could use? I look through the books one by one. But in the end, there's nothing useful to be found. Damn. I regret having wasted my time and step away. Alright, should I keep looking around? I've looked around some more. Couldn't find anything else. That's all for now. Village records updated! I took too long. I should go before the villagers find out. There's still some time left. Where else should I look? Alright, this time we'll check out classroom. I go to the abandoned school classroom. It's difficult to see what this place was once like. Maybe the villagers of the abandoned school used school storage of sorts? There are traces of people having been here recently. They might have left something behind. I mutter myself and look around. I take a look at the blue book. What kind of book is this? I flip through a couple pages. The book itself is just a regular novel, but there's something in between the pages. What have we got here? A letter? It's a letter by one of the villagers. Maybe I can learn something new from it. I take the letter and set the book down again. Alright, should I keep looking? There's a messy assortment of books. Could there be clues here, possibly? Let's see. I go through the books. Unfortunately, there's nothing of note to be found. Stand back up, filled with a lingering sense of disappointment. Time to look elsewhere. Alright, should I keep looking around? It's an empty frame. Actually, there's still something there. It's just extremely faded already. Look at it for a while, but can't figure out what it's supposed to be. Turn my head away. There's a box that catches my attention. Huh? Was someone trying to wrap something up? I open it out of sheer curiosity. There are several magazines in the box, one of which in particular sounds out. Monthly Satanism. A full-fledged occult magazine. Maybe it can help me understand my current situation better. I hesitate for a moment, but ultimately squeeze the magazine into my bag. Alright, should I keep looking around? Hey, there's a backpack. An old bag. I open the bag carefully and find all kinds of trash inside. I don't give up that easily and keep looking around. Is there anything useful here? Oh? Find a magazine in pretty good condition among the trash. Monthly Maxine. It's an occult magazine that I usually wouldn't give a second look. However, based on my current situation, I'm quite curious. Flip through a couple pages and then put it in my bag. I'll read it later. There's another bag. I see a bag. Still looks relatively new. Someone's been here recently. I open up the bag as I talk to myself. It's a book about past events. It's titled Fox Spirit Hunting Diaries, Volume 4. Story of a hunter who tried to catch the legendary nine-tailed fox. I would have called him crazy a little while ago, but now, well, I've barely browsed through the book. It contains important info about the fox spirit, and I can learn about its characteristics. Maybe this book is how the villagers found out about the fox spirit's traits. Put the book in my bag. I'll give it a read later. Alright, should I keep looking around? I see a paper box and open it. It's empty. There's nothing inside. A waste of time. I close the box again. There are old papers sticking to the floor. They're impossible to decipher. This won't even come off the floor. I try to tear away the paper a few times, then quit. I can never make out what's written anyway. Enough time wasted. I stand back up. There's a notebook. It might contain important info. Let's see. I skimmed through the notebook, but despite my expectations, everything in here is useless. Guess I was wrong. I put the notebook down. I pick up the book on the cabinet. What have we got here? I expected some clues, but this is just an empty notebook. Maybe I should write something in it. I put down the notebook. Well, I see a large cabinet. I pull on the cabinet's door. Whoa! The door doesn't budge one bit. What's up with that? I look around the cabinet. Huh. There's a lock that's covered by a wooden plank. An old school combination lock. I need to open it, but I want to find out what's inside. I wonder what the combination is. I look at the lock closely. We can see some maybe that are worn out? I don't know. Let's see. It's a cult, right? Let's see. 1, 7, 4. Those look kind of worn out. Nope. I think this will only work if I know the password. I raised myself up. This is the class schedule. There's something about it seems off. This would have been an elementary school. But this isn't this a high school schedule? What's up with that underneath the schedule? Mr. Kim, you keep forgetting your cabinet lock there we go. It's 3572, old man. Combination, huh? Time to put it good to use, I muttered to myself. Alright, 3572. Bam! Oh yeah! Finally, it's successfully unlocked. I throw away the lock and open the box. It's a book with a lot of dirt on it. It's titled Vampire Investigation Records, Volume 5. It's a collection of records kept by a genuine vampire hunter. I wonder what sort of info this vampire hunter kept. In any case, it's bound to be of great help to me. I put the book in my bag. It appears to be an important piece of evidence. Alright, should I keep looking around? I've looked around some more, but I couldn't find anything else. That's all for now. Village records updated! That took too long. I should go before the villagers find out. I take a look at what I've gathered so far on my phone. 4 pieces of monster information as well as 6 village logs. Alright, I should give this a careful read. Alright guys, that was part 9 of Novena Diabolos. I really hope you guys enjoyed. We finally get to see Nari. Alright, well, if you guys want to talk to any of these people or just get farther than me, link below for you guys. Support the creators. And if you guys like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and see ya.